Rain completely changes an allotment, not just how it looks, but how it feels. On a dry summer's day, there's always a sense that you should be doing something. Watering, weeding, harvesting. There always seems to be another job waiting. But when it's raining, that urgency seems to disappear. One of today's main jobs is shelling peas, which is one of those wonderfully ordinary gardening jobs that nobody ever puts on the front cover of a magazine. It's repetitive, slightly messy, and after about 5 minutes your fingers start working on autopilot. That leaves your brain free to wander off somewhere else. I quite like jobs like this. There's nothing to figure out, and nowhere to rush off to. You just keep opening one pod after another until, almost without noticing, the bowl in front of you has quietly filled itself. These peas aren't for eating. I'm saving them for seed next year, so they'll be dried out and stored away until they're needed again in the spring. Rainy days do feel different. You start paying attention to things you'd probably have walked straight past on a drier day. The leaves, the apples, even the water sitting on a spider's web all become part of the reason you came here. Not everything from the allotment ends up in a basket to take home. A surprising amount of it goes in the opposite direction, straight to the compost heap, then back into the soil. It's easy to notice the things that are ready to harvest, the things you can pick and take home. Less obvious are the small jobs that happen in between, like giving the sweet corn a little help with pollination. Broad beans are deceptive. For most of the season they don't look like they're doing much. Then, almost overnight, you go from wondering whether you'll get a decent harvest to wondering what you're going to do with them all. I'll save some of these beans for planting next year. After a season or two, they start to feel less like something from a packet and more like something that belongs to this allotment. I've been looking forward to trying this fig for months. Unfortunately, it didn't quite live up to expectations. Is this what it's supposed to look like? I've got 2 pots of aubergine. One will be staying in the greenhouse, but I'm putting the other one outside after a viewer mentioned he was doing the same with his. The theory is simple enough. Give it more space, more sun, and see if it responds. Whether the weather agrees is another question. Every allotment has dozens of little experiments happening at the same time. Many never get mentioned again, the failures quietly disappear, and the successes become next year's advice. While I'm waiting to see how this turns out, another experiment is only just getting started. These spring cabbages are in fact not spring cabbages, but by the time I realized the mistake, it seemed rude not to give them a chance. I'm going to head over to the other plot now and see what's waiting over there.